Disclaimer, disclaimer, read all about it.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression. No expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I had to get my depression and sadness and angst out. And I thought that that was the best song that I could compare to the things that are going on in this case. I hope that you guys feel better too. What a day. Lots of great information on Michael's case being shared. Wonderful stuff. I couldn't even have done that great of a job. And I have some really upsetting news. I haven't been 100% honest with you guys. I have been sending buttloads of cash to a suspect of a case, and I just wanted to show the receipts because everyone's like, "Please, Eve, just show the receipts and you're fine. No one will care. They'll just judge you a lot and then say, don't look over here to the other creators. He did it too." So I just felt obligated to be honest with my viewers. Here's the proof. I'm sorry, guys. He really convinced me that there was gonna, he's planning on going to college. He never had the chance or opportunity to do so. And I felt like this was the only way that I could really contribute while he's in prison for allegedly doing what he did. And I am so incredibly sorry, guys. I should have not done that. Mr. Eve, I'm so sorry that we spent all of our savings. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'm just the mad world out there, and I'm a sad girl. The things we do, right? So now that we got that cleared out of the way, I hope that everyone can forgive me, please. I'm so sorry. The truth wasn't enough. I just had to go a step further. Nobody likes a white knighting suspect simp. And I'll wear that title, I guess. I've earned it, right? So sorry. Please forgive me. So, now that I have admitted to my terrible mistakes, and you have found it in your heart to still listen to me and you're still here, please just hear me out, okay? And Mr. Eve, thank you for being here and being supportive. I never thought I would say this, but don't our paths just always creep up on us, right? Awful, awful stuff. And, it was time to pay the piper, I guess, because your wife had an opinion, and she's a real bitch, real hateful, mean old thing. Never brings receipts, always dishonest, doesn't care about nobody. Shouldn't even be a mother. I'm so sorry that you chose me, the one you know best. But the YouTube streets know better, and Mr. Eve, you made a mistake. You've made a terrible mistake. And it was so terrible. What happened recently, you should let people impersonate you incorrectly and fraudulently. Those things are good. You shouldn't have done what you did. Oh, you didn't do it? Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, hold on. One moment. Couldn't believe what I saw. Because even though I feel terribly sorry for LaWanda Westbrook, I didn't think that you would do this, and I knew better. I don't know what happened there. What am I talking about? Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know? Let's see. Let's check on LaWanda. We were really coming around to just admitting to all of the faults. What happened? Oh no, where did my friend go? Hold on, y'all. I swore. Did I miss something? Oh. Oh no. Oh my lordy. What has happened? Oh, really? We're really looking forward to the tweets? Was looking forward to all of the good things that were coming. KCR, KCR. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Well, I'm sure you'll get a burner or have at least 16. Just make sure that one of them isn't like Adrian or Matt Hugh or Hope Remains or all of those. Just be you, boo-boo, be you. Damn, today has been wild. Fuck about and find around, y'all. That's what happens when you just be honest. Have opinions, do the constitutional thing of having rights and stuff. Oh no. The audacity. Oh no. I
Was
cannot
Tyler
stop this.
read his Miranda rights up at one point in time?
This
If
is
I'm
not
not
supposed
mistaken,
to
I
be
think you
played.
stated that.
Yeah, and I have too.
Right. That's when I would have got a lawyer.
Oh,
Because everything
Damn
you
you,
say
StreamYards.
or everything you speak of after now, without having legal consultation, can be held against you for it.
well, we ain't got nothing to hide, so
No,
there's no worry there.
Oh,
in normal circumstances, that's
I'm
why
convinced.
you lawyer up. You don't lawyer up because you're hiding something either. You just lawyer up because it's a protection and insurance for you and your family.
now, yeah. When the neighbor lawyered up per CJ and the Wanda and all them, when they were all bent out of shape about the neighbor, they lawyered up, but they shouldn't have done that. So don't, it depends on who you are, hun, right? It depends on who you are. Remember, special treatment.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So you both did? I'm sorry. I don't know what I thought. Everybody's breaking up. I don't know if it's me. Like, am I breaking up?
No,
No.
I heard it breaking up too.
It's been that way this whole freaking time, and it's driving
I
me
know.
nuts. Thank you
Sorry.
for saying
Is it
something.
me?
No, it's probably the Russians. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank God.
I'm just
Bro.
saying it's usually the host. So you better
Oh,
move closer to the router, Jamie.
No,
Yeah,
we've
it's just the
never
Russians today.
we've never lawyered up, and there's no
No,
reason to. We've never thought to, or why? Why would you? Honestly,
but you both they read you both your rights though. So you both understand.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Nothing. Look, when you're a suspect, you're guilty. That's what the consensus is on the interwebs. So I was told that I need to correct myself. They're not PR terms. Bad, eat. Bad. Need my little fanny spanked. You know, and the best way to do that is character assassinate, go after your family, and all that good stuff. Not the JSB kind, the actual kind. So don't get it twisted. That's how you learn your lessons in these streets. Right? Uh-huh. Got it. Now, I want to apologize to a creator that said that this never happened. Can't remember what it was. What was it again? I didn't get my family, especially my minor child, threatened. Apparently that didn't happen, and maybe I just misunderstood what was said. Give me just one moment. Maybe I was out of line in the police report that went through. was too. I don't know. Maybe you could provide some feedback on this. Oh, you want me to read it to you? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm seeing in the chat. Heather already reported her channel to YouTube for exploitation of a minor. You spelled exploitation wrong, and that's okay. We all make mistakes. With a Twitter account of 300,000 followers, so want to play a game? Sure, I'm in. Pictures released tonight on 10 channels of the local. That is suspicious. Then tomorrow night, tone in about Eve's own childcare while live. Oh, did I tell you Equisearch doesn't approve of exploitation of a child? Already showed videos holding off on going on all platforms. I have people with big accounts helping, so you didn't choose the right path. Sorry, not sorry. Watch TikTok tomorrow. Eve might lose volunteering. And I did lose that volunteering. I deserved it. No one deserves to be searched for, especially in Idaho. Especially in Idaho. Ironically, whenever the suspects went to jail, or at least one of them in May of 2022, a lot of people wanted to go and help search. And my God, you thought that you would have taken Michael yourself, but the backlash from Wondra, Boss Lady over at the Albertsons, man, I really deserved that, though. We didn't do it for the right reasons or something. So yeah, I guess I deserved it. Lessons are, still haven't learned my lesson after how long has it been? Oh man, I'm the crazy one. I am horribly sorry, guys. I'm going to try to do so much better in the future. I need to check in with chat because I'm afraid that I have lost so many subs that I don't think that I'm going to have any left when I end this live. I really think that I'm going to have a lot less, and especially when I play this next thing, because it just keeps getting worse. The behaviors I have had, my psychosis is getting worse. It's almost Sarah Wondra level, and I don't think that I can take much more. So please, bear with me and don't give up on your girl. Okay? I'm doing my very best. Doing my very best. I'm losing so much. Everyone's surpassing me in subs. I can't take this. That's what matters to me is subs. That's what I think about all day while dozing off and smuggling drugs into the prison systems. And I have a lot of things to attune to. And I hear people are coming for me, so be easy and stay breezy. Is it okay if I talk about the missing child out of Fruitland, Idaho? Is it okay if we talk about that case? Please, please. I beg of you, just give me another chance. That's it. I know I'm not supposed to speak on anything, especially after the behavior of the last 2 years, but if you just give me a little bit more time, I think I can make this right. Okay? And try real hard. I saw a lot about Chris McDonough in the chat, and man, that release recording on how to sway the public from getting asked about those failed polygraphs. I didn't even release that I was not the first one to release that, but damn it, I should have not done it and then went after that person's job, life, livelihood, whatever I could to shut their faces off and getting out into the YouTube streets. That's what I should have done, and I'm sorry. I've already whipped myself in the back a few times like a monk in the middle of a, spiritual warfare. But the devil is strong. You're still here. I'm so proud. Thank you. You are good people. You're good people. Now, there was something that came into my psyche today. The ghost of Eve's past lives. They think that I should pay for my sins by connecting with my frat boy ghost Kyle from my TikTok days where I have over 25,000 subs. You know, I'm such a fraud out here. I mean, anything that you can think of that I've done wrong, I'm doing it and I've done it. Shoot. You can't stop me. Even after the medication. Shoo. But I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, the only thing that I can really think of to do is express the error of my ways with the things that that I was wrong on. Right? That's the only way to do it. And let's go ahead and start with the video that I made today. If you haven't watched it, I was in my sassy era and I should not have proved myself to be honest and truthful. I am so sorry. But let's just check it out anyway, since I worked very little on this because it was just already that easy. One moment. Let me play that for you.
Look like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's
And-
really mad about what
Anyway.
Brooke said earlier. She let the cat out of the bag about what somebody else supposedly told her to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that?
Tell him that, because I don't remember the exact quote and I don't want to get it wrong.
Brooke said that Stacy told her to lie to her about the tip about the backyard. So
Not
Eve
Stacey,
told
you mean
Stacy to lie to
Eve.
Brooke about that.
Your mom, my love.
Oh, I'm trying to.
So Eve told Stacy to lie to Brooke about the tip, calling in the tip about in the backyard.
No.
That's what she
Really?
said. Yep. And there was a couple of other things that she said that she was supposed to lie about too. I don't remember what they were.
Wow.
Yeah, but Eve told Stacy to lie to Brooke about it.
And does Eve deny that?
She wouldn't answer that.
I'm sorry I didn't answer that because I didn't know I was being summoned, but I should have known this. Kyle, my frat boy ghost, should have told me. He's on vacation right now and he's very upset with me and has been. It's really ironic that I drew frat boy ghost Kyle on the day that Michael Vaughan disappeared. Because TikTok wanted to know what he looked like. Because I just frauded them all, right? I'm horrible. It's so ironic. Did I really draw the ghost Kyle on that day? Mr. Eve, don't tell my secrets.
And I'm sure Brooke has it on recording because
Well, she denied the $300, but we all heard him say it.
yeah.
I would never tell a suspect in a missing child's case to lie about him lying. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is, but I'm not proud of it. I am not proud of my actions. And you're still here. Much love.
But Brooks from Crime Lies and Lies, if you have the truth in the recording, put it out there. Let's see it.
There's his mod. She can drop it.
So what? Why would? I mean, I know why. That's just that is so unethical. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it's not unethical, guys. It is not unethical to talk about somebody doing something wrong, you know, when they haven't had a chance to speak on it and there's no proof. It's just hearsay. That is not unethical at all. It's not. But I am the most unethical. I'm the most unethicalist.
If that is true, if what you're saying is true, if Eve did tell Stacy to do that, that's one of the most despicable things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because he's exploiting a missing child, and she's backing that.
Is Eve here? Is she here?
Oh, she
She
was.
was.
Would she come up? Can we ask her? If Eve gave him that advice, well, you just got more bad advice. Doing what you said you were doing.
Okay.
And no, Eve, you weren't summoned. I was just asking if that was true or.
I think I was summoned by a demon from Hades. Pretty sure. Because that's what I am. Lucifer. Beelzebub. No soul whatsoever.
Not. I mean, you obviously have.
Sorry, my
the
dog's
right
snoring.
to defend yourself or whatever. I'm just asking if the guy is claiming that you told him that. I mean, I would think that even she would admit that that's a problem.
He sure did.
Mhm.
Well, that's a problem too, Eve, because he could very well be lying about you. He is a very well-known liar, it appears. Said I wanted to do him, which is friggin' disgusting.
I mean, you are a very handsome man. I get it. Maybe take it as a compliment and not a slight. Nobody said you had to do it.
Look, I don't know. I mean, from what I understand, that Eve's major problem is that she thinks that Tyler and Brandy should have been watching Michael better. Is that the thing, or that they're just indirectly responsible for it?
Yeah.
That's not a crime. What you're trying to say? It's not.
Your device is not connected.
It's just not. It's not their fault. And
No.
to pretend that it is, and to try and spin it that way, is wrong. I don't care. Well, I'm trying to.
Fantasy of what?
And it's that wondering.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's indirectly responsible for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to get over that because that's not a crime. What you're trying.
Say what? Let's go back. I'm sorry. I was so demon possessed that I forgot to listen.
Indirectly responsible for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to get over that because that's not a crime. What you're trying to say? It's not.
Your device.
Okay. They're saying, because I've said in the past that on multiple occasions, people have had to check up on littles that we're speaking on because someone was sleeping or non-attentive. And I shouldn't have said that from people who were really close. I was out of line. And it's not a crime. It's not a crime. But, I guess this was wrong too. Let me pull this up. And I'm not comparing. I'm just saying we get to pick and choose. So everybody knows Cody Bigsby's case. Corey Bigsby's the father of the child that he murdered. Again, not comparing, giving an example. Remember when he got 30 charges related to child neglect before they found and charged him with his demise? Remember that? Yeah. They thought it was a crime, but I guess they should have not charged him at the time. Because they found evidence that, he left his children unattended. Right? Sometimes he left his young children at home alone or whatever. Some of them, sometimes he just let all of the kids run wild. And 28 felonies. But that shouldn't have happened according to Josh. But you're going to hear it's different. They're not him. And I am so sorry that I brought that up.
Device is not connected.
It's just not. It's not their fault. And
No.
to pretend that it is, and to try and spin it that way, is wrong.
I want to make it clear, and this is not sarcasm. I'm actually going into real mode now because the demon has left. I've exorcised it, but it might come back at any time. In all seriousness, I do not believe that they, whoever, specifically Tyler, should go to jail for anything related to the alleged abduction. If you're innocent, you're innocent. If you're not, you're not. But I would never want someone to go to jail simply for losing sight of their child, and then it just so happens that they're unfortunately abducted or whatever happened. But if things aren't adding up, timelines are fucked after however many long years, 2 years. There's no charges on people. It was a criminal investigation from the jump, right? And then when you hear some of the things that you hear, right? You do have to wonder where the fight was the whole time. A whole year went by after the first press release. The only words out of his mouth was, anything helps anything. So people do that. Anything on Twitter, try to do everything. And then a year later, there was a year interview. And it was bittersweet, if you will. So you just keep wondering, okay, maybe police has got this. Then you hear Miranda rights were read to both parents, but it was only one. One only felt their polys. At the year presser, they said there was no suspects, but there are multiple persons of interest. And you're like, well, it took you that long? Oh. Or did it? Or did it? Or did it? Things just became more and more deeper, I think. And I'm sorry for having opinions. I'm really, really sorry. If I insinuated in any way, shape, or form that it's not just the 4 suspects that need to be looked into, I am so sorry. Right? But let's continue.
It seems a little excessive, money-wise.
Well, I would never. I don't know why people think that I'm. Who did he tell?
But that doesn't mean that he's not. That's not a crime. What you're trying to say, it's not.
Your device is not connected.
It's just not. It's not their fault. And
No.
to pretend that it is, and to try and spin it that way, is wrong. I don't care. Personal feelings aside, look, people would say, "Oh, what if Don is innocent?" Then he's innocent.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The demon has come back for just a second, I think. You can never tell with those pesky things. What? It's okay to treat someone the way that you do. And look, I'm not hating on you for it. You have every right to feel the way you feel. But it's okay. If he's not guilty, cool. Everything that we threw out there about you that was never thrown out there before, the poor demise of Summer, more than likely, allegedly, that was okay. Because as long as Summer was alive, none of that stuff was going to be out there for the world to see, right? So it was worth it to warn the world about such a bad guy. Okay, I see. But only if it's from people that are also not law enforcement, who are just like me, who have an opinion on things, who just want the information out there and have some content at the end of the day. Only I care a little bit more, I think. Must be the demons. I got it. Okay, check. Hypocrisy. Eve is only scrutinized. Okay, I wrote it down.
Then he's innocent. But that doesn't mean that he's not a shithole person.
Right.
That doesn't. Eve, Stacy is saying that you paid him $300 and coached him.
Never.
Okay.
I don't know who he said that to. This is the first time hearing that he said that I edited photos and that I coached him. I absolutely did not do that. And I would really like for the proof of this, if that's what he's saying. Like, who did he tell? When? Because I have a right to defend myself, first of all.
Definitely.
And the receipts matter. Which is
I agree with that.
That's all I'm wondering. Because there's been a lot of lies tonight. And I would like to clear that up.
Look, you absolutely have the right to defend yourself.
Hey, they didn't ask me how much specifically, and that I'm a sneaky devil. I've learned from the best. I'm the spawn of Satan, you know. And so, I'm very sneaky, very resourceful. Right? It's a mad world.
Look, taking anything that Stacy says right now with a grain of salt, I mean, he very well could have made that up, or maybe it never happened at all. I don't know. But I've heard this for a couple of days. I mean, $300 is steep for an interview that you're going to coach somebody. I'm not saying that you did that. I'm just saying that's what's
It seems a little excessive.
I'm sorry, but if I'm going to coach somebody out of a whole ass criminal charge where they're looking at maybe the death penalty, I'm sure, or like at least life in prison, you're paying me. You're paying my ass. And I am expensive, asked Mr. Eve. He had to fight with his soul, which is why he got the charge he got for fighting the demon energy of Eve. The very amazing feat.
Money wise.
Well, I would never. I don't know why people think that I'm some horrible criminal assistant just because I have views and opinions. I mean, that is just ridiculous. And in my opinion, criminal in itself, I would never. So let's move on to the biggest topic that I think is even more upsetting. To be accused of manipulating and editing data sent to me from Stacy Wondra, due to the fact that I have some sick, twisted fantasy of what really happened that day, and so I have to do shady stuff like that to make it fit. Absolutely absurd. Not true. But keep things in mind with what I'm about to show you, because this will prove otherwise. It's a screen recording of how he got the data from his phone. Also keep in mind that the phone that originally took the photos was an iPhone that Stacy is saying that the police still have at this time. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that he is recording the screen from a Samsung phone, which uses the Android operating system. And you're going to see here shortly, he's accessing the Google Photos app that Sarah and his account were linked together. Currently, he cannot get into the iCloud account because he doesn't have the phone that he had to recover the password because it's not working. And let me just make it clear that I didn't tell him to do that. That's what he told me. And I don't know if that is off limits because of the investigation. I'm just telling you what I know. So I'm going to play the full recording that was sent to my True Crime with Eve Facebook account and then explain why location data cannot be edited. But this will also prove that I didn't Photoshop anything. Let's check it.
So this is my front screen.
All right, so you're about to hear the background mumbo jumbo from the homeless shelter that I paid so much money for him to be in, because that's, you know, they ask for money there. You got to pay for your room and board. You got to pay for the mani-pedi exfoliation scrub. You have to pay for valet parking, and you also have to make sure that there is taxes paid and all those things, because that's just how it works, right? Yeah. Because he's got a, what is it? A Mercedes that he needs to have, under wraps with all of the phones he allegedly got back that police still have. Okay.
We're gonna go up here on top and go to photos. This is, now mind you, these are photos from July 25th. This is when Sarah, this one right here was specifically when.
So I don't know if you were around town when some crime sleuthing or something. Justin Farrell, I'm going to need to see the recordings for this. Detective Jay Foray, what do you say? I got it for you, bub. I hope the $100, the doll hairs of sandwiches that you sent were enough. I don't think so, because I got this and, it took a pretty penny. As you can see, very expensive. Very expensive. But here you go, honey.
Sarah was in the hospital. I will prove to you guys by proving the location. Go scroll up to location, open in maps, and you will see where this little image is. Hold on. See? Right here, if you zoom in, this is also called St. Alphonsus Hospital Emergency Room. So I want to show you guys all that. That was one of the pictures I have of her on the 25th, so you guys can verify. This one, it was taken at the Arby's parking lot the day of.
He means A&W, so don't get it twisted.
Oh, you'll see right here, 400 South 6th Street takes you directly to the Arby's building, which is, keep in mind, July 27th, 2021, 3:37 p.m. There's this to show y'all. Arby's was exactly on that road right there.
A&W.
Sorry, not Arby's, A&W.
I'm leading him in the future from a past recording. I led him on. I'm a suspect simp. All day.
You got any wintergreen by chance?
No, he doesn't. You must answer to me. I am his keeper.
And then this one.
Don't cough his way. Slime. All right, so you see this right here. Obviously, it's Apple phone, iPhone 12 Pro Max. It is a little glitchy, but it's because he's in a shelter. Probably don't have the best Wi-Fi. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a building. I don't know.
Was taken.
But it clears up. There we go. I didn't fuzzy it up for you to make it seem like it was something it wasn't. All right. So you cannot edit. See this right here? You cannot edit the location of the maps from the photo that you took if it was from another device, which is the, say it with me, Apple iPhone 12 Pro Max. When you hit this little edit doodle button, all you can do is add a caption. You cannot change the date or time. But you can blame E for it. Because me and Tanga seen it. Me and Widow seen it.
After leaving the parking lot of A&W, and I'll go back so you guys can see.
That's an interesting hat. Oh, there's that damn Apple iPhone 12 Pro Max down there. Once again, you can't edit the location. It can only add a caption because, again, he's on a Android on the Google Photos app. It won't let you. I'll show you the proof. Hang on now. Okay, my three love me. I know who you are. I'm gonna go ahead and beat you out because I get it. He didn't pin himself that day. Don't be so unstable. He had 335 photos over time. I don't know how long because it says it here in a minute. I'll show you. Okay, don't have time for your doo-doo. What I'm saying is that this is a shared Google Photos with Sarah Wondra, as I said before. And the locations will show up because they share these photos. So when one shares a photo with them through this Google app, they get it and the location shows up because they share it.
You'll see, you just zoom in real close. Highway 95.
Here, look. Do it right. Oh, wait. Look. Whoop. Oh, my God.
And go back.
Hey.
Simmer down back there.
This picture was taken.
That is of a unfortunate minor. I'm so glad that the face is not there. This is allegedly, from what Stacy is saying, this is Sarah back here. They were babysitting this girl on the 28th because everything goes back to normal when you have a crisis on your hands, such as being a suspect in a case and knowing that you're going to get caught any day. So,
July 28th at home. At our house, just so you guys can see. Open a map so you guys can all see it.
no, because that was Brandon and Adrian. I highly doubt Sarah Wondra was dressed in her Adidas Bootylicious attire with a cap sideways saying, "Let's do the damn thing, yo." I highly doubt that that was her idea. Pretty sure that was what dudes do. I don't know. She's a very God-fearing woman and likes her Christian rap, but I don't think it's going to be involving car crashes.
It doesn't pull up the exact address, but I will vouch this is our house because Sarah's right there. And that little girl's name is Lexi. My tattoo artist's daughter.
So, as I was trying to say repeatedly to these people, you can only update and remove estimated locations. If the location of a photo or video was automatically added by your camera, you can't edit or remove the location.
I feel the spirit in me. It's kind of nice. A good break from the demon tree.
Thanks, friend with the Android, to come in and prove it with receipts.
Thank you, friend.
If you set up partner sharing, like Stacy did with Sarah, all photos you share will include location details. If your camera adds a location and you share that photo on Google Photos, the photo shows the location provided by the camera.
Nothing is absolute until charges are brought upon the person or persons who harmed Michael. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Everybody that has been looked at is suspicious at this point, and we don't have answers yet, but I think it's coming.
Well, well, well. Eve is at it again. Being the monstrosity that she is. I'm sorry that I had to prove that. It'd have been much easier just to be like, I was wrong. I retract everything. I'm going to take all the videos down. I will never do this again. I don't think that's really fair. Right? So, what do we need to do now? What can I do? Since I have been ostracized from the community of well-rounded folks that don't make money off of little kids who go missing. Well, I don't know.
The detective had said that
What to
down
do?
his street there's nobody that has cameras. So he was not seen on camera at all. But there is one house that has like a motion detection, and that never went off. So I don't know that he was outside.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, Nikki, I'm sorry to interrupt. Crystal, can you address that before Nikki goes in?
Thanks.
Who is that?
Yeah, okay, so once upon a time, Brandy said that there was no cameras. Then she said there was a Ring doorbell camera. Then she said Michael was caught on camera from 908 Southwest 9th Street running down the street. So there is no camera there and he wasn't caught, because I think she's reading the same board you were reading, and that's where she was getting her information that I was writing down. And now I'm really friggin' lost.
Well, maybe we can figure this out, okay? Because right as you're seeing this video, that actually multiple people have, and so that's on them. This is a video explaining how to get to where and whatever. This is the towards the river. This is that little road on Southwest 8 that jets on down to the side here, and maybe the camera that allegedly picked up the burgundy the red truck, right? That Stacy got out to put fluid in, power steering fluid. Brandon and Sarah were in the truck. There's a camera that allegedly picked up these guys. And so today I said, hey, I just have one question to ask you. When they showed you that alleged video, do you know what the camera looked like when it was recording this? Or what was it? Was it from aerial view? What was it? It was from the side. I was in the front of the truck and it was facing the passengers, or excuse me, the driver's door. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So, it must have came from the houses that were backing up Southwest 8 on the left side, where the sidewalk is. But there's a big old fence that blocks that off, so I was really, really confused. And, he spins when he talks. He talks in circles sometimes. Had it, It's been 2 years. Who knows? Almost 2. Wait, yeah, 2.5 years. But maybe they went this way. We're going to go ahead and just flip what he says and see what we get. Maybe this recording of Brandy might help.
Check the river. How did he get to the river? You know where the fucking river is? Over the highway, all the way out there. Where that past that tree line. Oh, I'm gonna eat shit.
So he didn't go to the river. If you think that, eat shit.
That's the pond that they were diving in down there. Oh, see? There's the river over there. Goes underneath the overpass and out through there, through the trees. Yep. Just wanted to show you guys that.
Thank you. Thank you very much, because I don't think he would have walked to the river, that's for sure. I mean, if they caught him, the 3 suspects out of the 4 on camera, the way that Stacey Wondra says, they would have definitely caught Michael Vaughan walking to the river. So I agree. And it's a good representation of some of the stupid theories out there. Right. She's right. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, it wasn't there. They probably would have caught these guys by now. I don't know why it took so long. But here is the picture of the impossible drive down the farm roads. The one that Vaughan took to go look for Monkey. That was his first instinct, was to go down this road. I don't know why. Maybe he's gotten out before and he ran down there. Well, where is this, Eve? I don't know. I don't know this area. I just started the case. Well, okay. You know, I'm so sorry to have bored all of the people in AB's chat today, all of the people that are reviewing me. I can't use the ADHD excuse anymore. You caught the tater. You have caught the demon. I just make excuses. Should have never passed on these genes to my poor children. I'm so sorry, Mr. Eve. So sorry. I hope you can forgive me. All right. This is the road that picture is looking down. This way. They hyper-focused on this area for a hot minute. From the footage that I have seen. Unfortunately, though, bum, bum, bum. You want to hear something weird? I thought this was outrageous. You want more footage? I wish I could. You know, about the actual searching and the things and the footage, because there was a lot of footage. There had to have been. But everyone's always like, I don't see this massive amounts of searches that people are talking about. Where did they go? Why didn't they really? Where is the footage? Well, I'll show you. It's very strange how this worked out. One moment.
I'm the IT manager over here at the city of Fruitland. I was given your name and number to follow up with a voicemail that was left about a potential data breach. If you could give me a call back at 208.
Thank you, friend of mine that I haven't talked to in a while. That reminded me of this. There was a breach. It was a weird thing. where somehow in this breach of news, like journalists and stuff, like I don't really know if they all keep things on a server, but this server was breached, and it just so happened to have Michael's. I'm not lying on this. You just heard the voice recording. The stuff was gone. Thank God for some of the journalists and things that kept a copy or they had backup. Yeah, breach. You would think the demon has come back, the lion bitch, that demon that I have, one of many. But this is actually demon free. This is true. It happened. Nobody really talks about it. And maybe, just maybe, that might have a part in how. But you know what? What we need to do is contact IT specialist extraordinaire, location data changing son of a gun, Stacy. We should probably ask him, Brandon, and all them people who are clearly masterminds of manipulating data to answer to this breach. Maybe they know. Wild, isn't it? Could have been just an unfortunate accident, but the coincidences are unreal in this case. Must be my imagination. I don't know. But I don't know if you know who Nerdy Addict is. LaWanda, who is a very trusted resource, even though her account was suspended. Dan the Luck. He actually posted about this last year, or the year before. During the Michael Monkey Vaughan case, there was audio during one of Monkey's press conferences that indicated a data breach occurred. And this is true. Fruitland PD said no breach occurred there, but press media in the area may have lost video photos related to Monkey case due to ransomware. You could hear it clear as day. And it's really sad that they want to deny this. It was on the radio. It was on the local news station from the, I think, Hometown Toyota. Maybe is that where they do it? Anyway, doesn't matter. Doug Hart, I think, was on that, speaking on missing children being very rare of an abduction. But it gone. And it would be really, really unfortunate if a breach prevented footage from being reviewed. And maybe that's why they could not find shit on where to follow leads. That would be so unfortunate. And maybe, just maybe, everybody has to not talk about it. Or it could be a nothing burger. What do I know? But thank goodness some people had some sense. Maybe that's what's going on in the Summer Wells case. Can we ask about a data breach? Can we confirm? Oh, and don't worry. A lovely person in the chat earlier, a friend of mine that is doing amazing. She reminded me that you can get that information. Data breaches have to be exposed. They have to be put out to the public for them to review. Sometimes the Office of Attorney General will have it. Sometimes it's the police department. Sometimes the mayor. It just depends, but we're going to hit them all up. Let's see what happened. Or should I just shut up? Shut up, Eve. You're a nuisance, a bother, a hindrance. Get out of everyone's lives. Maybe. But I always wondered about this. I always wondered about the impossible drive out of Southwest 8th, or excuse me, Southwest 9th. The impossible drive on the bumpiest dirt road you'd ever did see. You can't get out. Because in a video where Miss Brandy actually tries to help the Twitter understand the land layout, right here, it is bumpy. Hell, you would lose your damn front suspension, break a block, you name it. probably wouldn't have an engine in your car anymore. But this road right here goes to the right and around. Boop. So you can get out of Dodge. And so when I heard back road, we took some back roads. That is different than farm roads, but man, I did have a moment of, is it possible? Is it possible? Don't know. But Bob sure had that idea from the jump. He was like, I'm a runner, I'm a track star. Farm roads, they go far. And that's where he went. That's exactly where he went. So, what do I know? But, what if it's irrelevant? Let's look at, and pull something up here. 1 second. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry. So cute. Whoops. I'm so sorry about that. This damn Discord. Oh. Here we go.
If it's a trick and they arrest Tyler, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Oh, nope. We can't go there. Sorry, guys. Shit. I'm really bad at this. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Oops. I'll just leave that there while I'm doing my thing. Sorry, guys. I suck at this. Just read that. I don't even know what it is. Just read it. I'll be right back. I'm really trying hard. This whole Twitter drama has really gotten me up in a tizzy. One moment. Whew, I sweated. I found what I was looking for. Whatever that was, I hope you enjoyed. I don't even know what it was. Really don't.
The detective had said that so down his street there's nobody that has cameras. So he was not seen on camera at all. But there is one house that has like a motion detection and that never went off. So I don't know that he was outside.
Okay, thank
Crystal,
you.
wait, Nikki, I'm sorry to interrupt. Crystal, can you address that before Nikki goes in?
Thanks. Yeah, okay, so once upon a time, Brandy said that there was no cameras. Then she said there was a Ring doorbell camera. Then she said Michael was caught on camera from 908 Southwest 9th Street running down the street. So there is no camera there and he wasn't caught, because I think she's reading the same board you were reading, and that's where she was getting her information that I was writing down. And now I'm really friggin' lost.
Did you have any additional
From
Board? What kind of board? What's the board?
they have a big blown up like
He had gone out that afternoon. He went to go get a haircut and get a shave, and then he went to his favorite watering hole and had dinner and drinks with, he's retired. He just retired 2 years ago. And visiting with some friends and, came home. He pulled up to the same thing I pulled up to. He had no idea what was going on.
So if you're confused on that last one, he went and had a shave, meaning grandpa. He left it, we're assuming 3. That's what he said on Chris Medina's. And he came back at 7:25. A lot of people still had questions about the grandfather, and that's literally all I can tell you. So that was for my homeboys in the chat, because I sincerely can't tell you anymore. Maybe you could go look at the interviews of, but oh, shit, I'm sorry. There isn't any. So sorry about that. So what's next? What can we do? What can Eve do to continue this case? If you want me to continue, I'm going to ask the public, the YouTube streets, in a poll on my community page. And whoever votes the most of should I continue covering this case wins. What say you? Because I'm a bad person and I don't listen to anybody except for random people of the internet. I feel like that's just fitting. That's my style. Might as well. So I'll go do that. I have a premiere set right now. I've been kind of working on it as I've been possessed by the devil. Eating my potato chips. Because I'm very unhealthy, right? And all of the other rumors are probably true that's been being spread today. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. And then the premiere is for 11 o'clock Central AM tomorrow of the Twitter Spaces that started this whole thing to where we are now and why I have become my own worst enemy. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Much love to you. All of the love and support is appreciated. Please hit that like button on your way out. Pray for your girl Eve. Pray for Michael Vaughan. Justice for this boy, no matter who it is. And I will see you guys on the next live. Drink your water, hug yourself, your fur babies, your grandbabies. Have a good night.
Disclaimer, disclaimer.